I'm gonna fucking lose. Did y'all win your games? Easy on Sunday morning. Alright, my game's about to start. They got fucking Derek Carr and he was killing.
You look goofy as fuck.
I'm cold.
I'm sorry.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is
Are you guys watching? Because I'm not gonna wait for y'all.
Coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the home of the Ravens. Sold out M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Today we continue on in Wild Card Weekend with a great AFC matchup between our visitors and the Baltimore Ravens. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense. They'll be led out by their quarterback out of Fresno State. It's the Pro Bowler, Derek Carr.
It's been fun to watch Derek Carr grow as a pro. When he was a rookie,
and he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, it's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Here's Carr to throw. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. Fourth down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in fourth and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be charged.
That's what Dullo tells him every night. Let me spread them so I can lead you, bro. Oh my god.
On first down, Wilson busts through the tackle.
I get it.
And an alley to run. And he slides to avoid the hit. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida.
Oh, he's down.
Loses the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens.
Oh, he was down.
Take it in for a Ravens touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score.
I'm about to say, bro.
The Charger drive about to get going. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Throwing is Wilson. This one complete to Nicole Hardman.
Get that ball, man. Come on.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second down. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, he's ass.
Complete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass.
75 slow ass. Can't get the damn block.
They got to get it to the 21 here on third down. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. He's got his man.
Oh.
It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Mecole Hardman, 30 yards. And the Chargers have taken the lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, it's tough to find the little guys, right? Yes.
Wilson's pass complete to Mecole Hardman. Touchdown, Chargers.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will
because your
send this
internet's
one away.
trash.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run
I
back
kicked them
here.
on that
This will
time.
be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now back out comes the offense. I guess you could say they're kind of fortunate to be in the position that they're in, able to host as a division champ, because it's really one of the weakest divisions in the NFL.
And there's often the discussion every time, right? That fourth seed, should they actually be hosting? Because sometimes it turns out that division winner has a lesser record than wild card teams that get in, and some people think that'd be a more fair way of doing things. I gotta tell you, I personally like it. The winning a division title, I don't care what the division, how it's ranked, it still means something to me, and I like the fact that they get to host.
I think that that's the reason you have the divisions. If you didn't just stack them all up and take the best 6 records, but there's a division for a reason. The champion goes to the first round.
And the first rule of thumb in building a team, build a team.
Did you hear? What?
Beat those teams first.
Could you hear yourself or something? Or what?
Well, the good thing about covering any game with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching.
Oh, I see it right there on the side. Slash and dash and cut all over his ass.
What
the fuck?
Slow. And, you know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not
You
necessarily
go to the comments.
going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know,
Chad's probably watching it on his phone.
Different defenses, they're gonna have to figure it out as this game moves on.
Play action. Now Wilson. They'll roll him out right. On the run. He'll let this go. He's got a man. Complete. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 55 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Now Wilson on first down. Forced out to his left. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. From 3 yards out, the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And that touchdown drive happened very, very quickly. You knew that they had the quick ability. They showed it.
And for a defense that understands that, it still drives them crazy when it actually happens.
Who's the higher seed, me or Oscar?
Furious, there came the points.
Set now to kick this one away.
And that's what I'm saying.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly
He's
does.
asking
And
me
a lot of the teams
what
script
he's
plays
saying.
do that, right?
What the
They have a
fuck?
script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now the first carry from Giovanni Bernard. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. Throwing his car on 3rd down. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. On 1st down, it's Gore. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. On the draw, here's Bernard. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Carr completes it. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. On the toss, it's Gore. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Gore again here on 1st down. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
And that's one of the reasons we like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Carr, his first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Carr. On the screen, Bernard. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson. They complete it to Hill. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. But one thing's for sure, they're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, L.A.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
They go play action now. Wilson.
Damn, nothing.
Wilson's going to go down.
Who the fuck was that?
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. Escaping the pressure right. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Good work after the catch. Going to net them 23 and a first. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs. To throw again on second down. Carr, he drops it off for Bernard. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Open man is Thielen is complete. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Carl come up here with a 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Again, it's Carr. Complete to Dorsett. A well-executed 22-yard gain. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
Oh my God. How do you have that long in the fucking pocket, man?
T.J. Hockenson there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field.
Oh my God.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes
I had him wide
down.
fucking open.
Harold Landry, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. There's Wilson to throw. He'll buy some time right. And going deep for him. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
What the fuck just happened?
Bailey now to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to
Bro,
call
did you
them.
see that?
You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust.
And he can't
That's
find
the worst caller I've ever seen.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Wilson now to throw on third down. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
Well, I'm about to lose this game, y'all.
At the 35. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
On third and long, it's Carr. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there.
He made that?
Completion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves.
He made that or he
all
missed that?
game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40, before being taken down. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw again, Wilson. And this one's incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display.
What is he fucking
Before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it.
Oh, my God.
So there goes Frank Gore. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside.
He blitzed the whole house, and they just
6 yards on the play.
leave a wide open hole for Frank, old-ass Frank Gore to get
There
through.
are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little
You
juice.
see?
'Cause you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open.
My defense is playing like, my defense was playing good, now they're playing like fucking ass.
24, Carr gets it to his running back, Bernard. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
No, bro, my defense is playing like ass.
Results in a loss of 2 yards.
21-14.
Coming up, here's 3rd and 10.
21.
See some pressure here.
Bro, they're playing ass.
Off as they'll look to throw. Open
Yeah,
man, he's
man.
got him, the tight end Hawkinson. And he'll be stopped short of the first down.
My defense fucking can't stop this fucking ugly ass white boy Derek Carr.
Lead to a 4th down.
He was wasn't the primary target, but
Look
I
at
think
that
it was
boy.
almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that
Or
big
you
frame,
disappeared from child.
he could scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag.
Bro, y'all missed it right before the half. I threw a fucking bomb to Tyreek Hill, and he just ran right past the ball. And there was no time left, bro. He was wide open.
About to get going. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held him to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful. He's going to have to eat this one.
Motherfuckers don't move. Like, they just run their route and they stay there.
Showing his strength.
Fucking roam around, dude.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. To throw is Wilson. Completes it to Hardman. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
Oh my god, again? He's old. Like, stop him.
The field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option.
Fucking defense got some booty shit, bro.
And it's 3rd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been...
Look at that. Oh my, why did my player just stop?
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them.
I had his ass for a fucking loss.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. He'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Carr gonna throw. Dorsett making the catch. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a pick.
I don't know how I finished 26. I had like 8 against Chop.
Carr now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now Carr. Catch is made by Wilkinson, the tight end. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
A throw over the middle, taken in, and they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now Carr. Dorsett's got it.
You catch everything, bro.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Carr will come up here with a 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. And here's carry number 10 for Frank Gore. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Another carry now for Gore. And
what?
Gonna be brought down by the face mask. Here come the
How you
flags.
face mask somebody from behind, bro?
each other.
Bro, I'm tapping X. That's supposed to be fucking safe tackles, bro, and they're fucking awesome.
Because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did.
He go.
For a Baltimore touchdown.
I'm about to leave, bro. It's all chop squad, honestly, because I was winning one, but he left, bro.
These guys are back within a single score.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about the
Fucking, he thinks he's Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive. Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet and said, go for it, get it to a 3-point
He thinks he's Lamar Jackson, bro.
Just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And here now the offense heading back out there. And right now they're just looking for a little more cushion, trying to make this a 2-score game. Points here would go.
Why you talking, bro? Shut your mouth.
The head coach, offensive coordinator, they've had to set a tone all year long about what they do on offense. So most teams want to stay in attack mode, but you have to do it with some bit of caution, don't you? Because you can't come away with no points. You need these points here.
Oh, blame it all on fucking Chop's ugly ass, bro. Bringing that bad juju on me.
Game of this magnitude, this is what we hope for.
Yeah, it's exactly what we hope for. You want to run your offense cautiously, but not so cautiously.
Look at it. Oh my god.
Down he goes.
I'm gonna fucking lose.
For a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down.
I'm gonna
now.
fucking
Seems
lose.
me that our friend I think he's definitely changed teams in this game.
It's only going to grow after that sack. And now they can get the ball back here, possibly even get the lead. A big boot that time. 50.
And then I get fucking sacked, bro. Oh, you bitch.
Derek Carr getting
Bro, he was right there. It don't matter what he was gonna do. I was gonna have to punt no matter what.
just one thing, and getting back to the hot start because he's really faded.
And ordinarily when that happens, the quarterback, as you know, is usually the leader of the squad. Now there's probably a
That should have been a
silent
pick,
camaraderie
or
that comes
whatever.
around him saying, hey, guess what? We got you. Don't worry about it. Let's go, big fella. Because they know more times than not, he tends to pick things up, and they tend to play well.
Cause my controllers are broken, bro. I told you this already. That should be happening to me all the time. That's why I be losing. Cause I be playing too much FIFA, bro. My fucking right stick just don't work. From all that fucking from all that aggressive pushing to the right, bro, trying to score goals.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Now Carr after the incomplete
Fucking lose. I'm gonna have to fucking drive in a miracle like 20-second drive.
Throwing again. Carr.
Oh my
Tight end
god.
over the middle. TJ Hawkinson. And he works it past the 30.
That's what he's doing to me, bro.
25.
I'm gonna start using my fucking timeout
They
too.
don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr.
Are you fucking kidding me? Nobody had that, man.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
For real.
Here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and
Look.
goal. Got him in.
Fucking
It's
hell.
and a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Going again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places
If they
to
score
throw
here,
the
I'm gonna kill
football, I think.
myself.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate.
I better not go for a fucking field goal block and fucking hit the kicker. I'm gonna kill myself for real. I'm gonna just turn off this PlayStation.
Now bring on the field goal unit, tie this thing.
It's the right call. I truly believe that. But if I'm on defense, I'm all says stand a little loose here in case they wanted to be really aggressive and fake it.
He just stopped. Shut your ass up, bro.
Now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get into overtime yet. So now as a defense,
Yeah, bro, it's
you gotta
bad.
think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you. But you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
Now Wilson. They complete it to Hill. And out across midfield down to the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Now it's Wilson. Steps away to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get with under a minute to go now in the football game. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Breida. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Throwing now is Wilson. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 15-yard line.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So nothing of importance there, just the season on the line, and he puts it home to likely get him through to the division round.
If you're a fan, you're watching this one with your hands over your eyes. But if you're a kicker, this is what you practice for all season long. And this one was never
They're going to get in field goal range.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things.